I want to start off with this story that I heard on a podcast actually on my way home from work today. And I want to know your opinion before I go fully into it. So, what happened was there's this couple, and one of the guys, he is a internet streamer, and he does basketball content. He's got a basketball podcast, whole nine yards. Well, the new 2K, the new NBA 2K drops soon. Unfortunately, so his girlfriend, they've been dating about, I want to say, a year or so. She booked a trip with her friends, and it's like a retreat to Jamaica. The only issue is he signed up for it, paid for it, whole nine yards. They're good to go. Then come to find out, this trip is from Friday to Monday. They fly out Friday, they get back Monday. He found out that Friday in August, so coming up soon, the new 2K drops. The day that they're supposed to leave.
Okay.
So he goes to her, he's like, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I'm not gonna be able to go. The game drops. Like that day, I'm gonna be on the game for 15 hours. So your initial thoughts there?
No. My answer would be, we already booked this trip. We're going.
Okay.
But I thought you said it was a girls' trip.
No, like it's a friend's trip.
Okay.
And like I'm assuming, I don't know all the details of it. I just heard it, but it was literally like, it sounds like it's like a big friend group. All the couples are going, and
Yeah.
she might be the only single. Not single, but
if I was in that situation, and I understand that's what he does. Is that what he does for work?
That's his career. So he does, his main income is his podcast. It's called Numbers on the Board. And they're signed by ESPN. It's on ESPN.
Is it going to affect him to start doing this on Tuesday?
The issue is drop day for 2K. Like, kids don't go to school. People take off work. They call in sick, whatever it is, and they'll play 2K all day. And it's an opportunity for his job, for his individual income.
Can he move his plane ticket and she just goes with the friend group and then he just shows up the next day?
Well, I'll get to that part. So she was like not having it. And she's like, it's a video game. Are you kidding me? Like, this is our trip, whole nine yards.
I understand that, but it's his career.
That's
the part that it's like...
Yeah. Now, at first I was like, look, I don't... His main income is the podcast, and he's telling this on the podcast. And so the guys, they all like are kind of like looking at him like, are you serious, dude? This is your girl. You know, like, the game can wait. So then he's like, I understand. It's just like, it's one of those things. Every year the game comes out, 2K Day is our day with the boys. Like, everyone's married now, everyone's got kids. We don't get that time anymore. And that's the one day a year that I get with my buddies and homies. And
but aren't most of those buddies going on the trip?
No, it's like her friend group and their boyfriends and all that, not his friend group, you know? So then come to find out, they're like going to a store when they're talking about this. He's driving and he could see, like, his peripheral vision, a tear falls from her face. And so he's like, oh shit, like,
well, it's a trip, it's a vacation, it's something that you get it's a resort that you're going, and it's...
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's hard because it's like, if my husband was in that situation, it's like, I wouldn't want to stop him from his career, but then again, it's like, we planned this trip, there's so much.
So yeah, he's looking at it.
And his career's flexible.
It's...
To a point.
To an extent, because like when games do drop, that's typically when everyone hops on Twitch and they're looking for the live streamer that they're going to watch play this game for the next 9 months until the next game comes out, right? Yeah. So I understand theoretically I understand his point. Like, this could be a huge jumping for my individual career. Yes, I've got the podcast with the boys that we do, but individually for us to make more money and all that, like that's the day that like, you know, kids are in class and they're like, hey, like if you make this type of player, I'll donate X amount of dollars, you know, like, and they do it. But so then come to find out, he's like, all right, like I understand this is hurting her. There's got to be something that we can do. So they came to a compromise where, and she's accepted it. She's okay with it now. She understands it's his career, whole 9 yards. Where he's gonna fly out Saturday morning. So Friday he's going to be on the game and streaming, and it's only a 4-hour flight, I guess, from Chicago to Jamaica. I didn't know that Jamaica is that close to Florida. Like it sounds like it's so far away.
I'm not shocked, but yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Like I also don't know.
I had no clue. I'm like, damn, I did not pay attention in geography class because.
Can you, like, if we put a blank map in front of you, could you do all 50 states?
Oh, easily.
Are you sure?
1000%. I'm very good. I'm very good at capitals and I'm very good at states.
Fuck capitals.
Here, pull it up on your phone. Quiz me on a few. I got this. I'm a big, because in 5th grade, I
remember it was 5th, 7th, and 8th grade or something
in
like
5th
that.
grade, I could not, the teacher wouldn't let our class move forward until everybody passed the states and capitals. And I'm talking just U.S. states. Don't go past that. That is where I'll be messed up.
No, I know. I'm just trying to pull one. Okay. God, I'm trying to remember what.
You can just have like a random state generator. Don't show me the photo. Like I can, just for the podcast reason.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do. You just said pull up a map.
That works too, I guess. But I'm just saying, like, I was going to say, just give me a state and I'll give you the capital.
Oh, I thought you were meaning I point a state out and you just...
We could do that off camera, but it's just kind of awkward on camera because they won't see the...
Okay, let's see. Arkansas.
Little Rock.
Montana.
Helena.
I need a list of these. My brain does not compute.
It's just like all the basketball facts and figures that I can remember is the same as states and capitals.
Okay. It's pulling up.
I can cut.
Connecticut.
Connecticut's Hartford.
I really want to know. Illinois.
Springfield.
Iowa.
Des Moines
Kansas.
is Topeka.
Michigan.
Lansing.
Missouri.
Jefferson City.
New Hampshire.
Is that one Montpelier?
Nope. I found one.
Hang on, no. Wait, what was it?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire is
Hampshire.
hang on, I got this. No. Montpelier is Vermont. New Hampshire is, oh my goodness, this is gonna bother me. Oh God, what does it start with? What's the letter?
C.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay,
I found one.
New Hampshire starts with a C?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no way. I've got this. I know New Hampshire. Concord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did stump you there.
Yeah. But I got it.
Did I say Wyoming?
No.
Wyoming.
Wyoming's capital is Cheyenne.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's capital is oh my goodness, why am I forgetting all these? Harrisburg?
Nope.
No. Hang on. Oh god, I feel so stupid now because I'm like, I know so many states and capitals. Wisconsin?
You said that you could name every 50
I
states
can.
and
That's
capital.
the thing, is like I can. I'm
But
like,
I just stumped you on 2.
Wisconsin? Hang on. It's not Milwaukee. It's not. Oh my god, how am I forgetting the freaking capitals right now? Wisconsin is. Shoot, what's it start with?
An M. I can give you a
Madison?
It is.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to say
All right.
Houston is marrying.
Yeah, okay. This is a Reddit page that talks about how people found out that they were cheated on. I just wanted to go through, we can talk these through, see how it goes. Let's see here. Of course, my phone is acting up literally as we speak. I'm gonna need to cut this dead space.
Yeah, it's ready.
There it is. Okay. It was, but like it just wasn't scrolling. Here we go. So, this person said he gave me his phone to hold while he was having a minor medical procedure. And while in the waiting room, a text came through. It said something like, "Ha, so can we do the deed again?" Question mark. And I was totally confused. So I scrolled up through the text thread and read, "I'm sorry if you feel guilty. And no, I'd only feel guilty if I still loved her." And that was the end of that relationship. Homie's having a medical procedure.
Well, I don't care what goes on. If you find out cheating,
No, of
then
course. It's just like the anticipation she's probably going through right there where her blood is just boiling in that waiting room.
Oh, and she can't even confront him because he's right now in the middle of...
Because let's say like minor medical procedures, probably like getting your tonsils removed, you know, kidney stone, or
I don't know.
I would assume.
I don't do medical.
No, I know, but like they do it every day kind of thing.
Oh,
I would assume.
Yeah. Okay.
Wisdom teeth being removed, let's say. I would assume that's minor. So that would be crazy though if I was sitting there just like I think I would just leave. In that situation, I'd probably be so upset. I'd be like, I cannot see this person. And then just go home. And
I think I would text the girl and say, "Why don't you meet me here?"
At the hospital? You would start a scene at the hospital?
I wouldn't start a scene at the hospital. She would come in.
But she knows about you.
But she doesn't know that I know about the text message. So what would happen is I would hand her the phone and say, "He's your problem now."
And then you would
walk
just...
out.
You don't think that would... I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, that would
I'm
be...
not going to do anything towards the girl because of the fact that, yes, granted, like, there's a lot of people out there that if it's the other person, like, they could have known about it, they might not have.
No,
like,
she
whatever,
did.
She knew about it. Honestly, I'm not a confrontational person, so I'll just hand her the phone, say, "He's your problem now," and just walk out and then go home and pack my shit up.
Interesting. That's so, like... But by not being a confrontational person, don't you create the confrontation by inviting the girl over to the hospital?
Yeah, but it also brings my petty side out where it's like, I know, and then he doesn't know that I know, but she'll tell him, and then he knows that he's in a lot of trouble, and doesn't matter anything because I'm gonna pack my stuff and leave. Because depending on the procedure, he's probably gonna be there overnight.
What if you like?
Gives me enough time to go get a U-Haul and.
What if it's like y'all's place?
Oh,
Would you leave or
I
just change the locks?
I would change the locks.
Because the boss move would be to change the locks and then you just listen to him trying to get inside his house.
I would change the locks 100%.
Yeah.
You know, actually,
Go on.
I would change the locks and I would move out.
What the hell? Why would you move out?
I would just go stay at a friend's house for a little bit.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Like, I would just... Because, honestly, with me, I don't want to be in the same place that had that, like, reminiscence.
No, that's fair. Because then, yeah, you're like, well, she was probably on this bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But...
That's crazy. I think that...
I have a petty side to me.
I think we all do to a T. I think, like, I try...
Oh, I know you have a petty side.
The thought
because
well, now that I've grown up quite a bit,
I was going to say the sugar.
the thoughts, oh, for sure. Especially if it were like to happen to one of you, like you or our other sister. Like I would think I would do something more in that scenario than I would if it happened to me. If it happened to me, like I just went quiet. And I just, stuck to myself. And I'm like, nah, I'll let karma do its thing. But, like, for y'all, yeah, I'll put sugar in someone's gas tank.
I remember when I found out about my ex.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, you want to go put sugar in his gas tank?
Yeah, I was like, let's get the golf clubs. Let's put his...
Like,
I said, let's
put his vehicle on cinder blocks.
Yeah.
Take his rims and go.
Yeah.
And I died laughing. No, it honestly helped. I just wanted nothing to do with him, so it just...
It just would have been funny to... Like, if we were in a bush somewhere near, and then just to see that guy's face when he's like, what the fuck? Where are my rims? And, oh, that would have been gold. But, yeah, that was...
No, I'm not that low. Like, not low, but I mean, like, I'm just not that petty.
No, yeah, because that's like stooping down to his level at that point. No, I get it. And that was also, I was like 19 or something like that when.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah. A flirty text from a guy popped up on my phone. Well, popped up on their phone. This is worded really weird. A flirty text from a guy popped up on while we were looking at her phone for a place to eat. There you go.
Okay, so he was looking at her phone. They were looking for a place to eat. He saw the flirty text. Now, was there text messages behind that?
Well, it gets into that.
Oh, okay.
This is a new person.
Yes.
He complimented a picture I had just taken of her. She sent it to him while around me. Bold. Also, this happened in the Eiffel Tower, only a couple of hours into what was supposed to be a 2-week vacation. Okay, he continues. Painfully long couple of days. Until I could reroute my vacation to be away from her. Ended up being a solid solo vacation. Interesting. That's all it says. So I guess it's like, is that quote unquote cheating or not cheating?
Well, it depends on... There's not enough context in there, so it's like, yeah, I would be frustrated if...
Like, if that happened to you, and someone sent a text... Someone that you were dating sent a photo to the opposite sex, and then they sent a flirty text back and complimented them, and they did it and the person that you're dating did it multiple times in front of you.
I would need more context. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
because of the fact that like I do have a male best friend, so it's like if I were to send a photo of myself and be like, hey, what do you think about this outfit for my date tonight or something like that.
Okay. So then the guy you're dating says that. That's just a girlfriend. Like, do you think that, so
I
by,
wouldn't- I
are you
wouldn't-
thinking he's overreacting a little bit?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like I want more context.
We don't do
no,
that
I
here.
know, I know, I know.
We make bold statements. We are opinionated.
I'm pretty sure with the reason him leaving, there was more to it. There's more text messages. Probably there was flirtation between both of them. And I would have done the same thing as him. I would have either made it a solo vacation or I would have booked the first flight back to home and then...
Yeah, that's brutal. This one says, the other girl was wearing my clothes in front of me. Edit. This just says, edit. Thank you for all the love, guys. The one part of this entire debacle that was hysterical was that she tried to deny that she was wearing my clothes when I confronted her. Until I pointed out the oil stain on the white shirt she was wearing, which my sister caused when she borrowed said shirt without asking. Plot twist. She and I are friendly now, and he's off being miserable somewhere else.
Those are a fun friendship, apparently. I've heard some people that have had those friendships where the ex makes them become best friends.
But I wouldn't want to be friends with somebody that denies it.
Oh, denies wearing your clothes?
Like, obviously, like, I wouldn't want to be friends with somebody that, yeah, was intimate with my significant other, and then I'm confronting them about it and being like, yo, I know something's going on. You're wearing my clothes. And then they're like, no, I'm not. Like, I would be like, I wouldn't want to be friends with that person. I get how some people can get over that and all that. I wouldn't want to put that in my area.
Yeah, that
in
makes
my
sense.
friend group.
I feel like that's a very common response. I feel like also the other thing that people probably think about is like, well, if you were able to take one guy, what's stopping you from trying to go after other guys? Because they apparently have the same taste. Why is your jaw dropping?
This next one. I was pregnant.
Oh, crap.
And they were doing the standard tests, including STDs. And I tested positive for chlamydia. I was so embarrassed, but glad to have found out because it turns out that can be really messy that can really mess up a pregnancy.
Yeah.
Still took me another year to file for divorce, though. Edit. That means that they just went back after all the comments came out. Since this seems to have confused so many people, I was married. My husband got caught cheating on me while pregnant. I forgave him. He came clean. I forgave him, and he did it a few more times, and we got a divorce. I don't know how this implies that I had a kid by another man. Oh, never mind. Not going to keep reading that because that's foul. But that's crazy. I know of a situation, I'm not going to use any names or anything, but where a man that I used to work with cheated on his 8-month pregnant wife with somebody else this was at a previous company, that also worked at the company, that met the lady and everything like that, like, and yet while she was pregnant, 8 months pregnant at that, and yeah, that's just an awkward mess. And
yeah.
That's terrible.
But you also have a kid together for the rest of your guys' lives. The kid never goes away.
Yeah, and then I'm sure one day the kid's gonna find out, like what that would do. Like you could be, after that, you could be like, the world's greatest parent. And then the day the kid finds out about that, that could flip the way they view you this entire time.
Yeah, but also it could be something that the kid might not flip it, but I could see it
for
being
sure.
flipped. So.
No, the kid could be like, I get it. Like, I'm not happy about it, but it happened so long ago.
Yeah.
Like,
you've definitely turned things around.
Yeah. No, I get that for sure. I'm just saying, like, yeah, that could royally.
But that also put the kid in danger, so.
Yeah, plus, like,
For the STD one, not for your...
Yeah, for the chlamydia, yeah. All right, let me find one more, and then we'll move on to something else.
I'm going to make you do the sour candy.
Oh, yeah, we can do the sour candy next.
I can't wait for this.
The other woman knocked on my front door and asked me to take my kid and get out so that the two of them could be together and be happy. I told her she could have him, but they'd have to go because technically I owned the house. I then told him he was free to go. He did not go. She'd been dropped off by her ex, who she cheated on the ex with her husband. That was quite awkward. Wow. That's crazy. And then someone commented and said, she really thought she'd have a long, happy, fulfilling life with him. I'll never understand how some people can look at someone who cheats on their wife/husband and can so easily abandon their family and see their dream partner. If you can take my man, you can keep him. I'll thank you for taking out the trash for me.
Literally. That's
insane. That's crazy. She knocked on the door. If someone knocked on the door and was like, yo, step outside, step away so that I'd probably I'd probably laugh. I'd be like, nah. And then because
I think I would do a scene from one of the movies and I would 100% laugh, but I would also tell him, you can go now. And if he says, no, I'm staying, I'd be like, get out. And then I would go upstairs or where, if it's not upstairs, to the room, grab his clothes and throw it all out the window. And let him pack his own crap.
Oh, that movie scene. I see what you're saying. All right, let's try this this candy here that you got.
Okay, they're mega sour fruits. Warning, extremely sour.
All right, I'm gonna grab the trash can.
What color do you want? There's orange, there's red, green, and
Are they
yellow.
all the same flavor?
I don't know. I only tried one.
So you have tried these.
I've tried one.
So on the scale of
this is the most
That's the most sour thing you've ever tried?
Yeah.
Okay, now is this... I'm gonna pop it all in my mouth.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. What color do you want?
Whatever's first. You're trying one with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want a green one.
Did you try the green one before?
No, I did a yellow one.
My mouth is watering in bad anticipation. All right.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I might spit this out. Did you eat the whole thing when you tried it?
It fizzes in the middle.
In one go, or did you take it out?
Oh, I took it out 3 or 4 times.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
And then I crunched it as fast as I could because I was scared of it. You ready?
Yeah.
3,
2, 1. Yeah, it's pretty sour. Oh. I'm trying so hard to fight it.
I can't.
Oh, this is so bad. It is so sour.
I couldn't stop laughing and it kept getting in my glands in my throat.
My tongue feels like it's gonna be rubbed raw. Okay, I think I'm good. Oh God, that was rough. My mouth, when you have too much sugar or something like that, and your teeth just feel rough, that's how.
You've ate too many. What candy do we eat all the time?
I mean, we ate a bunch.
Was it
Sour Patch Kids.
Toxic waste?
Oh yeah.
Those
or
ones,
Warheads or something like that.
Warheads were never that sour to me.
No, but eventually, if after you ate a bunch, your teeth felt like this. Oh, my tongue feels whack.
There's one that I saw on a podcast, but they had a neutralizer with it. And you had to mix up, it was like half bottle of water. You mix it with a neutralizer. And when you smelled the neutralizer, apparently it smelled like cupcakes.
All right.
The person that I watched that did it, there were two guys. And one of them, he couldn't handle it, but he kept spitting on the floor.
That's why I grabbed a trash can just in case.
I knew you couldn't do spicy, so I was curious how you do a sour.
I mean, I'll do it all. Like, I'll try any food once. But yeah, that was brutal. That was definitely the most sour thing I've ever had. What we should do is give one of those to our dad, but not tell him. Or like our aunt. Oh, that would be so funny. Because those, I feel like we can find a candy that's similar looking to those. And we get a bowl. We put that one on top.
Give everybody a little baggie. She just pops it in.
Maybe we do that for Christmas.
I hope she doesn't watch her podcast.
We'll be good. Oh, that was sour. So, I wanted to talk about a little bit about nutrition. Because recently I've been taking my nutrition
The fizzing is weird.
more serious. I haven't gotten to any fizzing.
In the middle of it.
It didn't fizz. Oh.
That's different.
But, yeah, so I've been getting into my nutrition and focusing on that because I feel like I've got a good grasp of the gym. Yeah, it's so loud. I feel like I've got a good grasp of the gym and, you know, going consistently, working out. So, but there's a few things with the health routine that I want to get down.
More of those sour,
No. One would be stretching and mobility. I want to work on more. I've noticed that like sometimes I don't take enough time to stretch, and I notice that sometimes I feel stiff, if that makes sense. Like my shoulders and my arms don't move as well as they.
I do agree because I was doing jumping jacks today. And when I brought my arms up, you know how I hurt my shoulder twice? Every time I brought it up, I could feel my shoulder like tensing. And I was like, oh shit, like I need to start stretching more.
Yeah, but also nutrition was the other thing, where like I've got this issue where I have an extremely fast metabolism.
I'm lucky.
See,
I'm fat.
people always say
I'm joking,
lucky,
I'm not fat.
you know, whole 9 yards, but the issue is like
Tom,
I
you realize
struggle to put on weight.
I know exactly how you feel. The only reason that I'm in the boat that I'm in, it's because I stopped working out, ate out all the time, and I work from home now.
Fair.
But when I was working...
Maybe I should get a remote job. That'll help me put on weight. But, so, yeah, I've been really focusing on that. Like, obviously with work, I drive a lot. So, driving kind of gives me a lot of time for liquid calories. So, every day at work, I've been making, well, not every day at work, but before work, I've got my overnight oats. But what I do...
That what smelled really bad?
Yeah, I left the blender bottle in the truck for a week.
I really
and, yeah.
thought one of your dogs pooped.
Yeah, it was brutal. But what I do with my overnight oats is I put more milk than's recommended. That way it's liquidy and I can drink it, you know, in the truck and all that. And then I have a protein shake also. I've been focusing on that, taking that every day. Just maintaining my creatine Making sure I'm downing a ton of water with that. And then
Are you taking vitamins?
I take like Matcha Mind, which is like, it's got like ashwagandha and stuff like that in it. And then it's got B12 and stuff like that in it.
B12.
B12 is the energy one.
Yeah, B12 is for the energy. I just watched a video on this and I was intrigued by it.
But I've been feeling like I'm gaining more weight doing it this route. My mother-in-law for my birthday got me an electric lunchbox. So it's been easier to not just do sandwiches every day for lunch, because you kind of get sick of sandwiches after, so often.
We only had sandwiches
Every day for lunch.
For like 10 years.
But now, like, my fiance will make a ton of picadillo. We'll make a bulk of picadillo, which for those of you that don't know what picadillo is, it's literally just ground beef, potatoes, carrots, zucchini. You can throw anything in it, but the basis is potatoes and ground beef, and then you just saute it all up. And so she'll make a ton of it. So now I've got meals on meals on meals for lunch, where I just throw it in the lunchbox, and then
you got your protein, your starch, and your vegetables.
And just making sure I'm overpacking my lunches too. Excuse me. That way, I'm trying to finish my lunch, but I'm trying to finish an overpacked lunch, if that makes sense. So it's like I'm getting more calories, maintaining the protein, whole 9 yards. Just trying to really focus on that. And yeah, I feel like it's actually been doing a lot recently. Like, I've been, just looking in the mirror and visually, it looks like I've been filling out more. So, pretty excited about that.
Where?
You'll see my pecs in particular have...
So you're getting moobs.
I'm getting chi-chis, as they say. So...
No, I like moobs better.
But, yeah. And then, you've been doing a lot more workouts at home. Skimping out of the gym is what they're saying.
My goal is to do my home workouts and to go back to the gym. I just have been, by the time I get off work...
You got to ease into it.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the one at a time kind of thing. And by the time I get off work, also, like, I do 2 hours of cleaning. Right this moment, I'm deep cleaning, too. So, I've been doing a room a day.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I just wrote out my whole schedule. My fiance and I, we were talking about just our schedules and everything. And so I wanted to actually draw it out and like show, like, even for myself, just like how busy I am throughout the week, but also kind of gives me a good idea of where I have more free time. So like Monday through Friday, it's hectic. Right, because it's just work, of course, and then we have the podcast, and then I've got the editing and uploading and homework and all that. And I try and jam pack it all on Monday through Friday, so that Saturday and Sunday, I have more free time for, whatever we need to do. Now, I still have to edit and upload and make sure my homework's finished, but that definitely has provided, like, drawing out that schedule has been a real eye-opener also. But especially as we continue to progress with this channel and see where this goes, so. And then I'm trying to, right now, my boys and I were in our little Minecraft era where we're just grinding on Minecraft. So I'll get little snippets here and there where we play, like, while a video's uploading, I'll have Minecraft on and we'll be playing together for like an hour or so. But that's been good too, because I've been wanting to figure out ways to focus on not just being so work focused.
I actually just had this conversation last Friday. You need to find time for yourself, even if it's just like doing something like just going and hanging out with your friends, or like you doing something yourself. And I was talking about how I started playing Luigi's Mansion.
No, that's right. And how is that game going for you?
I've completed chapter 1.
And how many chapters are there?
12.
Oh, wow.
But I also am very, I'm a perfectionist. I have to find all the gems. I have to...
Oh, yeah, no, I don't give a damn about that. I just complete the levels.
Yeah, no,
You think eventually you guys will get the Switch too?
I don't know. We might. It depends on if there's anything that, like, speaks our mind. I would have to do more research into it, honestly, and...
I hope a price drop comes soon. I don't expect it because it's
much is it
Nintendo. It's $500.
It's not horrible.
It's just like, ever since, like, you know,
Do you remember when we were a kid and we could get, like, a PlayStation for, like, $300?
yeah, I mean, even that, like, now that I'm so focused on just, I don't want to say more important things, but I guess that's a good way to put it. It's just like more goals and, you know, everything, priorities. That's where, yeah, that's the best thing that's what the best way I'm trying to say it is. My priorities are just like
It doesn't align.
Video games are down here now. Like, yeah, Minecraft free. I'll play that.
That's the thing is, like, I remember growing up and our father always was like, let's get the next thing. And it was probably also our influence where we're like, yeah.
Yeah,
but now
of course.
being an adult, like, I haven't touched my PlayStation 4 in 5 years. I finally moved it from the garage and brought it into the house.
Yeah, and then
I wanted to play zombies, but I haven't touched it yet.
And I understand that our parents, they like nice things, and I get that. You know, some people are about that.
Well, but our parents aren't doing anymore. They're not doing it now where they're having to go out and buy the new systems.
No, of course.
But I think that was more of us because being a kid and your friends all have like iPhones or the newest things, and you're like, because I remember I wanted an iPod Touch for so long.
Would you consider us iPad kids? I was thinking about that the other day. Like, would you consider yourself an iPad kid?
No.
Because I feel like I probably would.
I'm classified as a millennial.
But an iPad kid is that's just a term where like when you're just eating lunch, and it's just you. Are you eating in silence?
No, I'm listening to music.
Are you listening to music while you eat? I've got like a podcast on or something. Like I kind of consider myself an iPad kid.
Okay, well, today's a bad example because on my lunch I deep cleaned my bathroom instead.
No, but like when you sit down and eat.
I'm either watching the TV show.
But you have to have it on.
No.
Because you have to have the TV on when you sleep.
Yes.
I was just thinking about that the other day. Like,
I don't have to have the TV on.
No, I know, but you prefer it.
Prefer it to an extent. I've actually gotten to a point where I hope the TV turns off throughout the night. I just like to fall asleep to it.
Yeah, my fiance can't sleep with the TV on, so
I'm very intrigued to see how this batch trip is going to go because I'm sharing a room with someone and I'm pretty sure they don't sleep with the TV on.
How do you know who you're sharing a room with?
It's on the thing.
I'm not included in that. Well, we could talk about that
I'll
after.
send you
the
information. It's on the itinerary PDF thing that she sent.
We'll talk about that after. Yeah. But, yeah, I think I would consider myself now. Anytime I'm doing any chore, anything like that, I'm podcast on. You know, something on. I kind of think about that a lot. You know, like, I do the dishes.
But think about it.
I don't just do the dishes
now. Do you consider our parents iPad? Because they also do the same thing.
Oh, our parents for sure are. The term iPad kid, I don't think goes for just a generation. I think it's just a wide term that, like, I think about, yeah, can you go mow the lawn without your headphones?
No, I have to listen to music.
Exactly.
I have to.
Can you go?
I was doing that when we were a kid.
Yeah, same. And that's what, like,
When we had the string, like you would have when your headphone.
yeah. No. I know. I would put the string like through my shirt, and then I would put it in my pocket.
Do you remember when they came out with the jackets that had the headphones on and you could slyly do it in class?
Yeah, but I think about our parents for sure, 1000% iPad kids. You look
but even
at
grandma would be an iPad kid.
for sure now. And that's kind of the conversation we had in the last podcast.
I can honestly say I think there's a couple people I can honestly say that are not iPad kids.
I think that yeah, there's a handful. I'm just saying I think majority of people these days.
Well, yeah, technology is a huge.
I hope that when I'm a parent, I hope that my kids are not iPad kids.
You're gonna love this. I joined a book club at work.
Oh God. What book are you guys currently reading?
So I don't know if it's actual like book club. I think it's more we just talk about books.
You talk about books that you have read.
Yeah, so I started reading The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
That's a movie.
Yeah. And it's like a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm reading that. My boss...
Have you seen the movie or no?
No. My boss likes to do audiobooks.
Yeah. I can't do audiobooks. Only podcasts.
Audiobooks are like the same.
It's different because the thing about podcasts that I love is when I'm listening to a podcast, I feel like I'm part of the conversation.
Is it because you can actually see what they're saying, like doing?
No, because a lot of the times I can't see. I'm just listening to their podcast on Spotify or something. But yeah, like I feel engaged and I'm keeping up now. And I've tried a couple audiobooks and maybe it's just the voices that I've heard, but they just put me to sleep. Like I get bored.
Yeah.
Whereas a podcast, it's like, whether it's a sports podcast or, like a podcast that I watched that just ended is a Dropouts podcast. And I was very entertained with their takes because they would do something similar where, yeah, they would talk about, is this a red flag or a green flag? And that makes me think. And then it brings ideas to our podcast that I think of, or the conversation that they had. I'm like, okay, what does, Celine think about this or something like that. But I just can't do audiobooks. I'm like, nah, pass. I'll listen to these idiots talk about sports. But
oh my God, like Dad, when he goes, he's not an idiot, but I mean, when the Sirius XM.
Oh yeah.
Just so he can listen to his sports.
I get that now.
You get that now.
Now that I drive in the truck all day, I understand that 1000%.
My husband, when he drives to school every single day and back, actually I can't say back because 90% of the time he calls me when he's on his way back. But on the way to school, he listens to NPR, I think it is. I
can't listen to NPR. It's just boring.
We were coming, okay, so Sunday we went to, we did an escape room and we went and ate at one of the Korean barbecue houses. And we met up with his brother and his wife, and then we went with his parents down to where they live. And when we did that, on the way back, I was so tired. I just slept the whole way back.
Yeah.
And I would wake up to little comments. People were saying, that's contradicting, or, this is what's going on, or, that's interesting. And I'm just sitting there going, I'm not getting it.
I'm sure one day I'll evolve to NPR. But right now, I'm like, I listen to sports podcasts. I listen to comedy podcasts all the time. Mainly those two. I think. I'm trying to think of other podcasts I listen to.
I watch a lot of podcasts. I do, truly. But I do it on TikTok.
You just like the short clips.
I like the short clips. But I also would love to watch them. It's just...
You just got to dip your toe into YouTube. Then you're good. As soon as you get hooked on YouTube,
Last time I dipped my foot into YouTube, I found the cats I'm a kitty cat. And I done
Well, yeah, that's little videos. I'm talking about like long form content on YouTube is very underrated, I think. Because your little clip, your minute, imagine an hour of that. Like, I know
I'm
you
not
like,
gonna lie, there's
you like Two Hot Takes, right?
Yeah, I like them. I also like,
You like Call Her Daddy?
oh, I love Call Her Daddy.
There you go. Imagine an hour and a half of that where she's
I
interviewing
actually
Huda.
listened to all of Call Her Daddy's beginning series, where it, like, her, before she started bringing out celebrities and everything, I listened to all of that.
What was that like? What was her beginning stuff about? Just like...
It was like her and some other girls, they were all talking about, like, girly things, like sexual experiences and, like... I
mean, that's, yeah, not for me, but I understand how that could be a big platform.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know their names.
What do they talk about?
Remember when we were at home and I showed you that and you said you watched them?
Oh, yeah, it's
Peyton and...
Yeah, I don't remember their names, but I know that podcast.
I really like their short clips.
Yeah, their short clips are phenomenal, actually. Those are like guys that I could see myself hanging out with, like just on a random... They also play basketball, but...
I think one of them was a teacher.
Gosh, what are their names? I think they do it full time, no?
I think they do it full time now, but that one of them I think used to be a teacher, or both of them used to be teachers, but...
The You Should Know podcast. That's what it's called.
Okay. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's Peyton and Cameron.
Cameron was the one I forgot. Okay. So they had just... I was just watching them. After my workout, I laid on the floor and just, like, scrolled for a moment, and I popped onto one of theirs, and I was dying laughing.
So I haven't actually watched their long content yet.
I haven't watched their content.
I've only watched the short clips because I like their short clips so much, but there's another duo that it's called the Bread Basket. They do really good short form content.
But they're longer content.
I'm like, and maybe that's how people feel about ours. Is like they like the clips.
Cameron and Peyton is where I got the sour candy. I didn't get the candy they got, but
it's okay for us to.
No, that's where I got the inspiration from them. Because I knew you didn't like spicy food, so I was like...
Ooh. We're also going to try smelling salts soon. I'm going to order those, and we're going to do those. And you got to just... That just got banned by the NFL, actually. You can no longer do smelling salts during the games.
What happens when you do smelling salts?
I don't know. We'll look it up.
Okay, I'll look it up later.
What happens when you die? When you do smelling salts?
What have you been looking up?
That's just what popped up.
There's also a teacher podcast that's out there. It's 3 teachers, and they all talk about his short clips. I love his short clips. So I just found they do short clips on their podcast now, so I want to find like their longer ones to actually like listen to them more. But he started doing it where he'd do skits of what his students did.
Yeah.
I really like him also. I can't remember. I'm really bad with names.
So it says when you do smelling salts, it leads to increased breathing and heart rate.
I don't want to do this.
Potentially boosting alertness and blood pressure. They do it all the time. Athletes do it every day.
That just sounds not fun.
No. Come on. You said you would do it.
I'll do it, but...
Yeah. Just one time. That's all I'm asking. One time. And it's great for the gym. So, like, you're going to do it. I'm going to slap on your back, and then you're going to just lift your PR right there. No, I'm just kidding.
Touch me?
You know how they do that? They're... And they smack, or they'll slap you across the face. Get you going.
You're not slapping me across the face.
What if you got to do it to me after I did it to you?
No, because I think I'm just going to turn around and slap you.
Well, you get one shot. After I do it, you can do it back. Damn. What were we talking about? The You Should Know podcast?
Yeah.
I had something I was going to say. Son of a...
Biscuit?
The Bread Basket podcast that I was talking about, yeah, they do really good snippets where they do drafts and all that. They draft random cartoon characters or something like that, or they'll bounce a ping pong table back and forth 10 times. But their long form content is just
We should do a Hear Me Out.
rough. What?
Have you ever seen those?
No.
Hear Me Out. And you pick like a random cartoon character that you really liked, or like most people did it based off what like cuteness or whatever.
You got one off the top of your head? One you were attracted to when you were a kid?
I don't know if I was attracted.
Like you had a little crush on
Hear Me Out.
Oh God.
Danny Phantom.
Well, that's like, I mean, I'm not going to comment on that. I don't know what to comment on that.
Well, then you say Hear Me Out and then you change it.
Oh, okay. Hear Me Out. What's her name? I don't know her name, but it's Lilo's older sister from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, crap, what is her name?
Hear Me Out. Shigo. The villain in Kim Possible. Hear Me Out. Kim Possible. I got a lot. I can just ramble.
Did you watch all these and you're just like, yeah.
I was like, Disney really did their thing with that one. Oh, there's that movie. Oh my goodness. It's the movie where they go find the forbidden, or not the forbidden, the hidden, they find Atlantis. It's Atlantis. That's the movie.
Okay.
And it's the animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that movie?
Yes.
The chick that they find, that chick, hear me out.
I'm disgusted
Holy.
now that every time I ever saw any of these shows, you were gawking over them.
I was also like 6, and it's just like a little crush. You know how it is. Like, let's see, what else we got? Give me a random cartoon. Anything you think of. Oh, obviously.
My brain is so dead.
What's her name? Daphne? Yeah, Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
Hear Me Out, Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Hear me out on this one. In the live action Scooby-Doo, the one where all the monsters come out, you know, where he like,
Hear Me Out, Bugs Bunny.
oh my goodness, Lola Bunny, that girl, good. but you know that Scooby-Doo movie where they're like all the monsters come, they like they're like breeding them almost, like they're like cloning them.
Yeah, it's
in
the
like New York City,
like the first one that they ever.
something like that. Yeah. But
Oh, you remember how obsessed I was with cats? Hear Me Out, Tomcat.
that's crazy. Tom and Jerry. Tom, the cat from Tom and Jerry.
I was like obsessed with cats, not like
What the?
not like that where I was like, oh, I have a crush on Tom. No, I just like
Yeah.
really liked cats.
But yeah, that movie when Velma is in like that leather suit.
Oh,
Hear me out.
Hear Me Out, Robin Hood.
Like, oh, the animated one.
Yeah.
You ever watched Arrow?
Li Shang.
Who the hell is Lee?
From
Mulan? Mm-hmm. The like captain or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
General? Oh. Mulan. Hear me out. Sandy cheeks? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hear Me Out.
That's crazy.
Luffy. I'm joking.
All right. I'm pretty close to graduating. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little bit of senioritis. Definitely feeling like I'm just ready for it to be over. But excited.
You need a few more months.
Yep, I graduate in November. Pretty darn excited for the next step. It definitely is going to open up a lot of windows of opportunity. I was actually talking to a customer, the customer about that today. I was like, It's going to be a game changer for sure. Going to be able to have that piece of paper that allows me to get more jobs. But, I'm also like content with where I'm at because obviously like I like the idea of pursuing the podcast and that whole 9 yards. And obviously the job that I currently have, we only work 4 days a week. So it's super nice to like have that 3 days off. But then I'm like, I could be missing out on so many more opportunities work wise until the podcast goes where I want it to go. You know what I mean?
I'm just here to have fun.
No, I know. And yeah, no, I'm not expecting, like I have dreams and aspirations about the podcast, but is it like, I'm not going to quit my job yesterday to pursue the podcast until it were to be to a point where it would sustain an income that's above the income I'm currently making, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That'd be crazy. Imagine that time period when like we've got both our current job and then if the podcast is making bank where we have that double income at that time period just for that little period where we're like, all right, we got to make sure that this sustains. Mm-hmm. That double income is going to hit. That's going to be sick. I dream about that a lot. Like that podcast that I was telling you about that they're like, oh, it was the last episode. And they're like, oh, where did you see this podcast ever going? And then one guy was like, I never saw it going anywhere. Like, I just thought we were having fun. And then the other guy's like, no, I saw it being bigger than this. I saw it being big, but like I thought, he's like Joe Rogan who and all that. But I was like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we're currently cooking something here. It's on a slow cook, but it'll get there. That is cool for you to just have fun. That's totally fine. I'm not dogging it. No,
I know. If anything happens, that would be great. But also, I'm here to have fun and just goof off and be creative and make our energy.
And I like that we're on the same wavelength of like, we've come to the agreement about putting in the extra effort and the extra hours into it. That like, yeah, it sucks to work basically 2 jobs, but it's just like.
It's not that bad, honestly. I don't know how long the process is for you for your editing part that you do.
It's 2 jobs. It's not a full 40 hours on the editing side, but
no, it's at least an hour a day.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, but it's worth it. Mm-hmm. It's fun. And then same thing, of course, I'm ramping up my sports podcast too, and that, just trying to get back to that grind and grab my audience back. But I actually just I'm applying for my podcast to get absorbed by another podcast company, my sports podcast, because they are looking to grab smaller creators and grab them pretty much. The idea, in a sense, is grab them while they're small and then see the potential in them and then help them grow. And that way I have a massive platform that I can then use and be a part of that company, if that makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know how it would work because the company is based out of Chicago, but we'll cross that bridge once we cross that bridge. If I get selected.
So, totally off topic, but I thought this was pretty cool. My boss today, you know how I got a new boss?
Yeah.
We do monthly challenges, and she was trying to hype us up for the monthly challenge, and she put into ChatGPT for ChatGPT to make a rap about our team and how we're going to dominate August. Mm-hmm. And actually came out, I thought it was pretty good. I couldn't stop
Do you have
laughing.
the rap?
I do.
Are you going to rap it?
No, it actually plays.
I don't think you can play the whole thing. You can play 7 seconds.
That's fine.
Just in case. I think with ChatGPT we're good, but just in case, my sports podcast just got copyright flagged for some music that I put into it because it was 20 seconds long and over the 7-second limit.
Well, 7 seconds is perfect for just doing.
Perfect. Is it, what voice raps it?
Here?
Hey yo, it's C-Suite time. Let's set this straight. August is ours. Y'all just spectators, mate.
Wow.
And it like goes out and it starts like talks about the other teams that we're going against. But that is wow. It's cool. So think about that. Like in the middle of us all like working and everything, she puts this together, which I thought was unique. It was great. Like it brought some fun. All of us were mouths dropped, laughing. Like it brought a good morale for the team. And then I couldn't help but just laugh the whole time listening to it because it wasn't that like I just didn't imagine that ChatGPT could.
Oh yeah, you can do that, and then also it can like there's a AI process that you can use where you can choose the voice you want it to sound like. Like you could put in a Drake rap and it'll sound dead on like Drake's voice.
Interesting.
You do have to
play with it.
You should. Yeah, it's very fun. I thought about that for our intro for this podcast.
I think I might do it for my maid of honor speech. Could you imagine me coming out onto the floor and rapping?
We could talk about that off camera.
I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I think the person would murder me if I did.
I agree. That's what I was gonna say. Is we could talk about that off camera. But
no.
I mean, hey, that's a ballsy move. It's a 50-50 shot. Either gonna love it or you ain't ever giving another speech again.
I told that person, I go, I'm gonna have the gentleman that our second best man help me with the speech. And their eyes lit up like, please don't.
Yeah. All right.